Well, this is a somewhat somber and sobering opening tone for our new Dragon Age game, a bunch of men marching off to die, which I suppose is the norm. But hey guys, it's Keith, welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition, the third Dragon Age game, and the latest game by BioWare. Oh god. Oh no, it's the EA stuff, all the servers. Okay, so apparently they'd made friendly fire a toggle option, which is interesting. That was like a basic part of Dragon Age Origins from having playing it so far, so it's interesting that you can just turn it off altogether. Huh, persistent gore. We'll see how it looks in this game, but if it looks like the original Dragon Age game, we'll probably hide it. Alright, we've got those handy subtitles turned on and we're ready to get started. Well, I wasn't quite expecting that. So who do we get to pick from today? We get to pick from humans, elves, dwarves, and Qunari. Okay, so pretty much the standard except for the new edition of the Qunari, who you could not play as before. And weirdly enough, they didn't even have like horns until the second game, I guess, although they retconned it to be like some of them have horns and some of them don't. Okay, humans are the most numerous and powerful race in Thedas. They are also the most divided politically and seem to thirst for conflict. Human characters receive a bonus ability point at the start of the game. So pretty much the standard, humans learn faster. Did gender affect anything? Nope. No apparent change in description. Elves are historically oppressed people, distinguished by their lithe frames and pointed ears. Though most survive in the poorest fringes of human cities, others live in nomads known as the Dalish. Elves receive a bonus of 25% to ranged defense. Dwarves are short, stocky, and most spend their entire lives underground. Those exiled to the surface are often merchants or smugglers. Because dwarves have no connection to the Fade, they cannot be mages, but receive a plus 25% bonus to magic defense. Qunari are a race of horned giants who follow a strict religious text known as the Qun. Those who have abandoned its principle are known as Tal Vashoth, and often work as mercenaries. Qunari characters get a bonus to 10% to their physical damage resistance. I might play as a Qunari just because that's the new thing, and that's exciting. But let's see what these characters can play as. So you can be a dual-wielding rogue, an archer, two-handed warrior, weapon and shield warrior, and a mage. Should we look at these descriptions, I guess? Rogues are fighters who rely on speed and agility rather than heavy armor, using skill and an advantageous position on the battlefield to deal incredible damage. They may get up close and personal with daggers or strike from a distance with arrows. So they have a identical description for both subclasses for whatever reason. Okay. Two-handed warriors. Warriors are frontline combatants, able to withstand incredible punishment in heavy armor. They are proficient in the use of two-handed weapons like mauls and greatswords, but may combine a smaller weapon with a shield for added defense. Same description. And mage. Mages channel magical powers into spells capable of a wide range of effects, from debilitating opponents, protecting allies, or unleashing devastating elemental energy. Those who wield magic are widely feared for their abilities, and their rebellion against the Chantry control has left the land in chaos. Because that was the events of particularly Dragon Age 2, was the mage versus Chantry conflict. So we can choose these three different tech classes with two sort of subcategories for some of them. But let's see if there's anyone else that's different for other races. So elves are the same. Dwarves are the same, with a noticeable lack of mage. And Qunari have the same people also. Okay, I was kind of expecting there'd be a difference, particularly for the Qunari maybe, but who knows. So I'm probably going to play as a Qunari. And I'll probably play as some kind of a warrior type character, because I don't know how fast you're going to find companions in this game. I don't know about the general structure of it, so I want to play as a character who's likely to hold his own when he's left on his own, because a mage is very squishy, and playing as a mage alone could be problematic. And due to some ribbing from from Jordy Jordan, I think I'm actually going to play in a nightmare mode and give that a shot at least. So I'm probably going to play as a two-handed warrior, although I'm not sure why weapon and shield and two-handed warrior are distinguished from each other. I'm going to assume that maybe it's different starting equipment and that you can actually play as either one no matter what. Because the idea of being permanently stuck on one or the other sounds like a kind of pointless change, but let's try being a two-handed warrior Qunari. And we're gonna go on to Nightmare Mode. For masochists and the truly mad, it doesn't get more challenging than this. Well, I've beaten 3 Dark Souls games. Let's see if I can figure out how to beat this. Oh god, the series might require a lot of editing. Hopefully I'll just get a hang of it. Feel free to give me all the advice you want in the comments, because I might need it. This poor man, he's got like 17 swords in his body and no head. This guy only got 1 sword in his body. If I'm to extrapolate mathematically, that means that this difficulty is 7 times harder than this difficulty. And this one's not hard at all. This person has 0 swords inside them. That one has a shield. Alright, whatever. What is that 4th one? Okay, so... we have a description here, so... Followers of the strict religious philosophy of the Qun, the Qunari appeared like a tidal wave to the north of Thedas 300 years ago. You are Tal Veshoth, a Qunari who has rejected the Qun and never even lived in Qunari lands. As part of the Valokas mercenary company, you have earned a living by your own wits and the strength of your blade, ignoring the fearful looks you receive from those around you. Most recently, the company was sent to the Chantry Conclave and has hired swords meant to keep the peace between mages and Templars, a task that has gone horribly wrong. Let me guess, I'm immediately going to fight things that involve the Fade, probably. What is that far right image? I assume that the far right thing is some sort of image that's derived from my choices before then or something for my character. But anyway, so they make the decision for us that if we're playing as Qunari, apparently we have to play as a Qunari who is not part of the Qun, which will make it, I guess that'll make it easier to understand because I don't necessarily know the Qun very well. But here we go. World state import. Do you want to import a custom world state from the Dragon Age Keep? No. Let's just play the actual game. Default world state. To import a custom world state, go to the Dragon Keep at https dragonagekeep.com. I will be fine. Until I die. Horribly. So I might not be fine. Realistically. Rare item names are highlighted in blue. Unique item names are highlighted in purple. You can also use an item's tier to judge its power. Next-gen loading screens are too short for your petty tutorials. Except we're still loading, so I don't know why they took away my tutorial messages I could read. That's weird. Ooh, character customization. This might take 17 years. Let's maybe fast forward a bit. Or maybe I'll put this in a side. I don't know what I'll do with this. What do I want to start with? Oh, these horns. Or no horns. You can play as a guy with no horns and the scary ears. So you've got the crazy Diablo horns. You've got the horns oh, they're broken though, but they're more like what I'm used to seeing with the backwards facing Qunari horns. Upward facing. There we go, that's probably closer to the one I want. I probably want that, yeah, I probably want horns 1. I like the backwards reaching Qunari horns quite a bit by comparison. Although it does look like you get to have hair if you don't have horns. Oh well. So let's customize. Oh god, yeah, this is the part I'm gonna fast forward through, because this will take us 17 years to do. Alright, we pretty much got him set up. And while I was playing this guy, or not playing this guy, getting this guy designed, kind of got a feeling for what his personality is going to be like. And, I mean, to put it in short terms, kind of like a Mass Effect renegade. He's here to get, I think he's going to be here to sort of accomplish his goals, but not necessarily feel bad about everyone who's there along the way. A little self-interested, and just trying to get things done. And willing to step on a few people, if that's what it takes. I suppose.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
There we go. Could not have said it better myself. Oh, we have to name him. Okay, we'll name him Vasti, because that's apparently what my dumb brain spat out. Let's continue. Wow, I figured the game would involve the Fade, especially after my experiences with Dragon Age Origins. Did not realize that was going to be literally the first place that we go to in the game. We've already gone in and out of the Fade, just in the character selection screen. I'm gonna lose my shit if they're like, oh, you got amnesia! Surprise!
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
I mean, I'd love to explain, but all I know is what you've said so far. I don't know if I can make this any better.
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
Holy shit, is that Leliana? Is she actually in every single Dragon Age game now? Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and convey that thought right now.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me. But then...
Go to the Ford camp, Leliana. I will take him to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
This is gonna get tedious if I'm gonna, like, fall over and seize literally every time it expands, although maybe it'll just slow down, or they'll just drop this little plot point in the long term so it doesn't be so annoying, but let's see what we can learn here. Alright. So how could it stop this?
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
So, if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing. They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
I've got to say, she said the people of Haven, right? I guess we are up in the mountains here. Huh. I mean, last time I saw Haven, I killed basically everyone who lived in it, so I guess the city must be doing pretty well for itself in the meantime.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Well, guess that was not a very long chant of light, I guess. Whoopsie. Anyway.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
To the valley we go. Let's see myself get immediately murdered by the first fight I encounter because we find out just how hard Nightmare Mode is. We'll get started on the easy part. Oh my god, everyone's dead.
Micah, it's the end of the world!
That's what they're always saying. That's what heroes are for. I'm here to save the day. All the dumb little villages are always freaking out about everything coming to an end. Like Hylian captains and Hyrule warriors. Oop.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Huh. Well, then I guess my decision about whether or not to save or destroy the urn may not have actually mattered ultimately at all from Dragon Age 1, which is funny enough because this is I seriously did not know that this game was going to start off in Haven at the temple, but I just played this part in my Origins series like a few days ago. Like the episode went up like yesterday of what I did with the urn. Oh god. Oh, this is a new problem to deal with. I do believe we're going to fight.
Stay behind me!
Oh, I'll be fine. I've seen the shade before. Oh. Shade number 2. Okay, we're gonna have our first fight. Press right trigger to attack. Unexpected, but okay. Do you keep pressing right trigger or do you hold it? I guess you keep pressing it. Oh yeah, you hold it to continuously attack. Okay. Good to know. It's a tutorial, so I assume I'm not going to get obliterated yet by Nightmare Mode. So I'm just going to do what it says for now. It has a nice feel and a nice impact to it, so I'm appreciating that.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
You need to trust me. We're about to fight more of these, aren't we?
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
You're right. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless.
And then I stab her and she dies, and then I run away. Whoops.
Your life is threatened enough as it is. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Okay.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
I'm gonna assume I don't need to heal myself yet, because my health looked just fine, but I'll have to remember that L1 is how you use items, apparently. What is it? Rash Vine Vitar. Item level 3, 3% attack, 5 damage. It's a common Vitar. Oh, it's a Qunari weapon. Okay. Don't really know what it is exactly, but that'll probably come up later. It must be some sort of Qunari specific weapon, like the Klingon, whatever that thing, the double-sided blade, whatever the Klingon weapon's called. So we have abilities. Abilities consume mana and stamina for powerful combat effects. Most abilities require time to pass before reuse. I assume that that circle around my abilities is my stamina meter, but I'm not entirely sure. Mighty blow. So when someone's down, I can destroy them. That is what's going on. Oops, I jumped. Speaking of which, apparently we can jump. Good to know. X is jump. Oh, he's down. Do the. Oh, wait. Never mind. My cooldown is not back for my smash attack, so I cannot take care of crippled foes right now. Let's go ahead and just pummel this guy into submission. And oh, he didn't fall. He wasn't over. I thought he had been knocked over, but I made a mistake. It's gonna take us a while to level up, isn't it? Let's take a look at our abilities here. Is this where? Oh, what did I do? Hold position. Oh, these are orders for your group. Okay, so clear commands. I don't want to give her a command right now. And so you can only access healing potions from here, and no other apparent things. What happens when I hit left trigger? Oh, left trigger swaps multiple pages of spells. So there must be a way to look at what my spells actually do, because I didn't get a good explanation yet. Nope, those are game options. Inventory. I'll check inventory, I guess. Upgrades, crafting materials. No, I don't see skills. I guess my character record might be where I find some of that information. We'll try hitting this. We'll trading the touchpad. Nope. Okay, I'm not getting. I just have skills on my character. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, lady. Let's just try hitting triangle and see what it looks like. Ooh. Was that a buff or a shockwave attack? I'll be impressed if I can scream and knock people over, but I'll take it. I guess we'll learn what my skills do later in more detail. Although it seems like my square attack is something that, like, it works effectively against people that are down. Ah, I should probably be focusing on that guy, huh? Ow, dick. Can I run? Is the question? Is there a run button? Oh, there's a lock-on button. Okay, those potions are becoming more important. Hello, friend. Just gonna pummel you for a while. I hope you don't mind getting knocked over. Let's try screaming at him. Did that help? Oh, it's a taunt. Okay. So triangle makes it people aggro on you, so it's a tank ability. It's good to know. I think my square is only effective against people who are down. No, it looks like it does more damage regardless. So I'm not entirely clear on its purpose. We'll probably learn more about a tactical view at some point. What was left? Clicking left stick makes a shockwave come out. Not a shockwave, but like some sort of circle expands. Where's the guy that you killed? Did he drop anything? Maybe not. Okay. But clicking right stick does lock onto people, so that's good to know. I don't know what this left stick pulse does exactly, but we'll probably find out later in the tutorial sequence, I assume. Question is, how do potions go? Now it says 7 out of 8. Do my potions come back at checkpoints like in Dark Souls, or do they just disappear and that's just my maximum I can carry?
They're falling from the breach.
Because by the standard of the previous the first Dragon Age game, 8 is not a lot of potions to carry. Ow. I'd like to play with you, dude, but I'm going to focus on your little defensive dude over here. Gonna ruin his day. Please go down faster. Oh, okay. He's actually hitting me hard. I need to deal with this dude. There we go. He's down. Now we can focus on the shade. Are they called shades? I think they're called shades. I'm very low on hit points right now, but I'm gonna tough it out because I think I'll finish the fight before I die. There we go. Let's see. I assume that red means empty health, so I'm like very, very dead right now. Because it'd be weird if, or maybe there was a second bar of health, but I don't think so. I don't know how to, do I change characters in this game? Left on the D-pad opens your map, which it looks like it covered, wow. It looks like you have a streak on the map that shows you where you've been walking so far. And from here I can open the journal to find out about what's going on with the story. So I have to go to the rift with Cassandra, which we know already, of course. Pressing up on the D-pad, right on the D-pad, down on the D-pad. Nothing happens. Okay. Probably things that I fulfill later. My health is not replenishing, so I guess I'm going to have to heal. There we go. This is actually getting dangerous over time. I don't see any way yet of how to, I've not seen a way yet on how to open up, what do I call it? The, I haven't found a way to open up any sort of tactical view yet, which I believe is in this game, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I'm about to go down, so set another healing potion, I guess. Am I supposed to be using healing potions this frequently? I don't know. I don't know if it's just I'm using them because it's harder because I'm on this mode, or if I'm screwing up somehow, but I don't have a lot of tactics to choose from yet. Particularly since they haven't even, as far as I know, they haven't given me the ability to control the other character yet. So I can't really make that many decisions, besides just run up to people and wail on them. So I'm gonna have to trust that the rate at which I'm using potions is expected of me, just to get used to the idea of using them. Speaking of which, gotta use another one. They are going down fast, so... oh, whoopsie. We'll see if this is what's supposed to be happening. So I'm gonna assume that this is all a tutorial and that things are going right.
You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
We have a fiery path and a safe-looking path. Oh, fire path looks pretty blocked, so we're gonna go this way for sure. Oh, there's a whole melee happening down here. Let's get busy. I'm gonna focus on the spellcaster like often, since they seem to be a big source of damage. Oh, it's not a spellcaster. He was just covered in blue. Oh, because he's fighting a mage. So just as good of a decision then. I'm fighting to defend the guy who's currently fighting. I'm fighting to kill the guy that's currently attacking the mage, which is good. Because the mage is probably the most likely to die out of all this group, and hopefully these people will help me after I help them. Varric! Holy shit, Varric's in this game.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do? I did nothing. The credit is yours.
I did that?
I closed that thing. How?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
Get it? They said origin, because Dragon Age? I'll have to look up Solus. I don't remember who he is exactly. I don't know if he's from the previous games or if he's a new character, but I think I just recognized the girl that I've been with this whole time. I think she might be the one who's interrogating Varric in the framing device that's used for Dragon Age 2's story, where he's telling the whole story and may or may not be lying throughout it. But, anyway, let's continue on with this.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know. The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
It's gonna be funny having scenes with myself and Varric because of our very notable height difference, isn't it?
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Choom. Holy crap, we can jump. Mandatory jumping segment. I'm so ready for this. It's probably completely pointless, but jumping is funny. Although jumping directly onto Varric is also pretty funny. Hey Varric, hello friend. Would you like to be under me for a while? I'm sorry, this is dumb. Let's continue. So I assume. Oops. I was trying to get the interface to show up. Nope, I can't get it to show up quite yet. I'm hoping that those people are all part of my party now. Oh, press the D-pad to change party members, so I can switch to Varric. All right, so we have a full party now with. They specifically gave us a rogue, a fighter, and a mage. So now I'm redundant as a second fighter, but I think she might have a shield. I don't remember, but I think we should have a proper tank situation now. Hopefully, our new healer, our new spellcaster also has healing spells.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Okay, this is gonna be a fun problem. Alright, you press the touchpad to enter tactical camera mode, which helps you better evaluate nearby enemies and plan your strategy. I will do just that. You can scan with the left stick. Right stick cycles through... R3 cycles through targets. Switch control between your party members and press X to issue orders to move a specific spot or attack a specific enemy. Now... Okay, so now is when... Okay, hold R2. Just have it for a moment to make the tutorial go away. So here we have our full party, which features a shield warrior, a two-handed warrior, and we have our rogue and our mage, and everyone's in very awkward positions right now in their mid-animation. We have two shades, a lesser and greater shade. Oh, and we have two spellcasters all the way out here, ready to be problems, don't we? Okay then, let's learn about our party members. Who am I selecting? Cassandra. Cassandra is going to want to probably aggro onto to try to get the attention of these guys, right? Yeah, especially since she has yeah, let's see, she has these multiple defensive-looking abilities. So let's say tell her to use let's see, how do I tell her to use... okay, so when I press shield wall, she started using shield wall. And then I'm going to want to tell her to go over here and attack the greater shade, I think. There we go. Oh, I have to tell her to use shield wall first. Okay, so I'll get that set up. So what is this character? He has a... Oops. Forward in time a little bit. Okay, so this guy has a bubble thing, and he has an ice thing. Ice has to be a frost attack. The bubble might be a defensive ability, and it might be a healing ability. I won't know until I get a proper chance to look at the skills, but maybe I can look now? No, just character record, journal. I'm a little frustrated by the lack of ability to just look at my character's skills with descriptions, because so far I don't see a way to do that. Oh well, sorry if I'm making a mistake. So we're going to want to use a frost attack, and probably going to want to just kill these two melee people as fast as possible, because the alternative is to go after people that are really far away. Although it might not be a terrible idea to try to shoot this guy right now. Especially since this guy might be the target of Varric right now? Yeah. Okay, so area of attacks. Area of effect will allow you to target groups of enemies. Left stick to point at it, and then press X to initiate, or circle to cancel. I do want to cancel. I meant to hit triangle. So we're gonna hit this guy with a... It's called Winter's Grasp. Let's toggle this somewhere and see what it does. It's called Barrier. Okay, so it's a defensive spell. So actually, yeah, let's cast this on my party of people really quick while we're standing here, and hopefully that'll help us out. And Varric is already preparing to shoot the Greater Shade. Is that who he's attacking? Let's have Varric go after this guy. He's immune to physical effects and poison. Oops. I guess I just initiated that a little bit. Okay, let's advance time a little bit. So she should have cast Shield Wall by now, I believe. And now I want her to be attacking the Greater Shade for sure. probably use... Let's see, what is this triangle ability called? Challenge. Yes, let's challenge the Greater Shade to get his attention. And I will use this guy, my main character. Wow, yeah, everyone's very bubbly right now. You can see everyone has a blue meter on their screen now, so that's the effect that happens from using... that's got to be the effect from the bubble effect, the bubble ability. So Varric should still be properly targeting this guy, right? I assume. Oh, is he dead already? 0 out of 357. Okay, so go ahead and... Oh, I can't tell him to go this far because he's too far away. So let's tell him to come over here. Now that he's closer to here, we can tell Varric to attack this other ranged guy, since he apparently killed the other one immediately. And our little melee here seems to be doing just well, just fine. Yep, things are playing out just fine over there, and Varric should be able to... Let's have him long shot this guy now that he's able to act again. We'll see. Do I have any abilities left for this guy? I'm pretty preoccupied, so let's just see how this plays out now. Oh, that long shot immediately killed the other spellcaster too. So things are pretty much going just fine now. Let's see. So let's just... I realize it's kind of dumb to do this because obviously everyone's already going to be attacking the one guy that's left on screen, but I just went ahead and told people to attack. Alright, Lesser Shade's out of the way. All that's left is the Greater Shade, which everyone should be attacking already, but let's just go ahead and go order them either way. Oops. I just told those people to hold position. Sorry. This is going to take a little bit of a learning curve. I'm making mistakes here. But I'm not used to this. Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 on console did not have any sort of tactical view, so this is new for me, but this is... I'm totally on board for this because, frankly, this is already more interesting than Dragon Age 1 and 2's gameplay on console before. Okay, this guy's going... No, I was going to say he's going down slow, let's hit him with something heavy, but I noticed he's about to go down anyway, so let's just keep forwarding time. There we go. That went down relatively smoothly, didn't it? Neither of our squishy guys took any damage. The bubbles seemed to pretty much hold for most of the fight. We're doing A-okay. So now it's just time to exit tactical mode because the fight's over. Well, hello. I am on board for this. It has a very nice XCOM feel to it. Makes me think I've been probably missing out by not playing Dragon Age on PC all along. But I'm a bit of a console retard in that way. Because I can totally play games on PC. Like, I have a PC that totally does function with modern games. But I prefer console for arbitrary dumb reasons, probably just because I grew up with them. And so I'm happy they finally went and took proper tactical modes and put that on the console version in a very XCOM enemy within sort of feel, except minus the turn-based combat.
Are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I mean, Varric has a point. If I had a story, it'd probably work better than me being like, I don't understand what happened. I'm so scared. Alright, so we're gonna have a fight here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and enter tactical mode. I keep expecting to have to fight, like to enter an actual wars, like enter combat mode or something first, but you kind of just activate tactical mode whenever you feel like it. So, can I target this guy with Warcry, or no? Let's not do that. Okay, so let's send him in, because I think Warcry is gonna get activated the moment I press it. Definitely use Shield Wall again. Shield Wall seems to be the way to go. I'll have to research how Shield Wall works to see if it's a sustain ability or an ability you have to manually activate. Definitely cast Barrier as fast as possible on this group. And we're going to do a long shot on the cat... Okay, we made it. We made it. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it. But yeah, let's do a long shot on the Wraith to immediately try to deal damage with that way. Oh, cool. I can even try to set up a nice camera angle to see what's going on. Alright, here we go. Everyone successfully got barriered, and the spellcaster's immediately down. Is there anyone else here to fight? Take a quick look. Oh, second Wraith. Gotta be ready for that. So definitely target him with Varric at the very least. It's a Wraith and a Shade standing next to each other. Definitely want to be able to target the Wraith as fast as possible because his range damage could be problematic. I'm noticing one problem with the controls here is you can only press up and down, and as you notice, like up and down is both... It both zooms in and out and also changes the camera angle, so it's a little awkward. I would rather view the thing at an angle like this, like a Diablo type game, and then zoom in and out at this angle. But but if you zoom all the way out, it goes top down, and if you zoom in, it goes straight forward. So I'm not a big fan of the change in angle, but I'll just have to live with that because I don't think I can do anything about it. So we told Varric to attack. This guy's using Winter's Grasp on who? I don't know. I'll just have to commit to it because he's already using it anyway. So let's go ahead and attack this guy with this character. And I'll try to taunt him, I guess, see if I'm in range to do that really quick. I don't know if that worked, but this guy's frozen anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. How's Varric doing? Varric? Are you successfully killing the Wraith? You're killing the Wraith, but we need you to have your ranged attack back before it really works. Like that! There we go. So Varric's ranged attack is now back. So let's... there's rocks in the way. You have to go around it, I guess? What's going on here? I can't get over there now. I had no problem aiming before. Something must be in my way? No, I can't. Okay, whatever. What's going on down here? So this guy's targeting my my Varric. Well, let's put down some caltrops then to try to deal with this problem. There we go. Let's send Varric away. Varric should be able to get away because of the caltrops. Sort of. Things aren't going great for Varric right now, but I want to take out this guy as fast as possible. Can we use long shot, or did I break line of sight? I broke line of sight. Okay. Let's run this way a little further then. Oh, okay, we're in line of sight because this guy's shooting back at me. So let me long shot him, please. It's not letting me long shot him. Okay. Tell him to hold position. Is that what I need to do? Hold position. And now long shot? No, it's not working. Okay. Maybe he's now within a minimum range for long shot. Maybe that's what's going on. Oh, he's dead anyway. He must have finally let me use long shot. So now, just switch to targeting this guy. How's everyone else doing here with the Greater Shade? Greater Shade is going down over time, I suppose. Everyone seems to be using their abilities on their own, so yeah, everyone's pretty much toggled at this point. This guy's going to be a problem, though, if I don't take care of him, so let's make sure that Varric and the Spellcaster are both targeting him to take him down faster. Because the extra character could be a problem. Right now, I'm watching everyone's health bars. People seem to be doing fine. I'm having fun, guys. This is neat. I'm actually liking this this change of pace. The constant pausing and not pausing and making decisions. Alright, yeah, I can just let this play out at this point. All that's left is just to watch the Greater Shade die against a party of 4 people because all of his friends are down. I like this idea, using my 2 tanks to use my 2 tanky characters to wail on people. Looks like they're more or less automatically using their abilities too, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Let's long shot this asshole though. Oh, he's dead already. Never mind. My mistake. Okay. It's funny. I already get the feeling that if Varric's in my party the whole game.
Made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Okay, so persistent gore is it's a lot less bad than it used to be. It's just some splats all over your character. I can deal with that. In Dragon Age 1, your character was completely doused in blood after like one fight, and he would stay that way for like the rest of the dungeon, so it kind of looked dumb. I'll even take a progression over time if it does eventually get crazy, but in Dragon Age it seemed to get crazy too fast, and it was kind of silly looking. So far though, I'm giving a nice big thumbs up to this game. I am having some fun. We'll have to see how good the autosave function is though. Hopefully there's a quick save button. I'll have to look that up after this session or something, because Mass Effect had a nice quick save feature, Mass Effect 3, although that was based on the Kinect.
Another rift.
We have a rift to deal with, and has a health bar. Okay. Oh! Enter tactical mode. Enter tactical mode. What? Enter. There we go. It wasn't letting me go into tactical mode for some reason. I mashed it a few times. Oh, is that a quirk of this game? Do you have to let people finish talking in order to enter tactical mode? Because people were still talking about the rift showing up. So here's the rift, and I assume the way that this works is that it's going to keep summoning enemies. So we have a wraith over here. We have a wraith that's dead already, probably because of it probably already got shot by Varric, I assume. Oh, hey! 2 allied soldiers over here, which I assume I have no control over, but they'll probably help. So we'll just go ahead and focus on dealing with this problem then. I want to oh, okay. Is he already busy or something? What's going on here? He must have pre-used his abilities or something, or maybe the cooldowns are just down from our previous fight. We'll find out, I guess. Let's make sure I use shield wall just in case. I might not be playing optimally, optimally right now, in as far as decisions go, because I don't have a lot of context for what every single ability's exact function is, but I'm just kind of winging it to some extent. This particular encounter seems like we can kind of just auto-attack our way through it, really, because there's just some guys attacking us really quick. So who's left? Do I just send everyone to the... We have a Wraith with 0 hit points, so these Rangers are just destroying the enemies on their own. So really, let's just do whatever we can to target this rift with everybody in the party. Let's see. I accidentally switched over there. So, interact. How does this work? Do I interact with the rift, or do... Like, can everyone interact with the rift, or can only my guy with the seal interact with the rift? I guess we'll find out. Right now, there's no one really to deal with, because that Wraith looks pretty dead. So, are we gonna win? Let's just fast forward.
Use the mark.
That seems to be working. Yeah! Experience gain, all the way up to level 2. Alright, your character's leveled up. This increases your health and stats automatically and awards you 1 ability point to use. I like ability points. I like the one that lets me cleave heads into. Can I get that one? Alright, press options to open the hero menu. Select character record. Yes! Thank goodness, that's exactly the thing I was looking for. Is now maybe I'll get to know what my abilities do when I read this menu. Okay. So you can choose... It looks like for different things. Okay, so weapon and shield. Experts in this style are still on their feet after punishment that would kill their allies. They use their sword to protect themselves and stagger their enemies. I think I'll make the other that one woman my tank though. So I'll probably focus on this two-handed weapon tree instead. And also we have battle mass. Okay, so I'll read all these. Two-handed weapon. Experts in this style crush their enemies with massive blows that can break any guard, shatter any armor, and destroy any opponent. Battlemaster. These cunning warriors control the battlefield and everyone on it. They bolster their allies, hamper their enemies, and take advantage of any signs of weakness. Vanguard. These stalwart warriors protect their allies by making themselves the biggest target on the battlefield. When enemies take the bait, vanguards pick them apart with brutal precision. I'm going to say... This is kind of preemptive because I don't know what everything does yet, but Vanguard and Two-Handed Weapon are probably 2 trees I might look into for this character. And Battlemaster and Weapon and Shield might be 2 trees I look into for my tanky character, the woman that I believe was from Dragon Age 2? Because she could be... She could focus on a shield and on buffing people, like making the party as a whole more effective at not getting taken down. And this person could be the person who... Oh wait, never mind. I'm wrong. I'll make the tank of Vanguard because that seems to be about protection. So it'll be protection and it'll be Vanguard and Weapon and Shield. And my main character, the Qunari, will probably be Two-Handed Weapon and Battlemaster, assuming that you can even cross-pollinate between trees like that. Let's look at tactics. So it looks like this is the new tactics screen that it looks much simpler right now. So it looks like you can basically, let's see. Is there tactics? What's tactics setting mean? Enabled and disabled. Preferred. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like there's not as much detail as there used to be, because in Dragon Age 1 you could be like, use this ability when someone is surrounded by people, and use this ability when someone's below 20% hit points, and super specific stuff. Now it looks like you can say use it, don't use it, or use it more than anything else. So that's interesting, because that means you can prioritize specific abilities to make them the things that people use the most, which is very interesting. So particularly if I'm playing as my tank, like on my tank character, I might prioritize Shield Wall, for example, although I want to get better ideas of what the moves do exactly too. So this is my chance to learn what these abilities do. So I have Mighty Blow, deliver a powerful attack that crumples their foes, leaving them knocked down for a short time. You do more damage to targets that are already knocked down. Okay, so I noticed the part where it said do more damage to people that are knocked down when it first gave me the skill. I did not know that it also knocks people down though. So it's a knockdown, but if someone else has already knocked them down, you get bonus damage. Okay, so 200% bonus damage. You do double damage basically, which is good. I assume. Wait, is that double damage or triple damage? Does it mean 200 damage in addition to your normal weapon damage, or 200 damage in general? I don't know. 16-second cooldown, 50 stamina. Okay. If you use it on incapacitated foes, you get a combo. We'll have to learn what combos are. Warcry. Taunt all nearby enemies for 4 seconds. You gain... Oh. Okay, you gain 20% extra guard for every enemy it affects. You can only use it for 24 seconds. I mean, once every 24 seconds. Okay. So it looks like if you use this ability... Yeah, so if you use this ability, you get 20% guard per enemy, and that becomes what people have to break through to even hurt you. I believe that's that armored stuff that's showing up on my health bar. So this will probably... Huh. I want to say this is probably going to be a preferred ability. We could always change my mind later, but that seems like it might be a good idea to prioritize using. And we get attributes, but I don't think I don't see any indication that I have points yet. But we'll definitely want to learn what these things do. So, for example, strength gives you attack for warriors and guard damage bonus. Okay, so bonus damage against people's guard. By the way, the idea of a guard, that very much sounds like a mechanic lifted directly from Banner Saga, which is a game made by ex-BioWare employees. So maybe they got that idea from knowing that this game was in development for all I know. But this is a whole bunch of stuff to look into. Then, oh my god. Okay. So here's the AI tactics menu then. Behaviors. This screen allows you to provide instructions to your party and how they should fight, cooperate, and defend themselves in combat. While you can directly control and switch between party members at any time, they will follow these rules when you are not controlling them. So there we go. Here's where I can do very detailed... Oops. And up and down the D-pad is how you switch between characters, apparently, in this screen. So it looks like you can have tactics here. So you can say how much mana / stamina they will reserve for you, basically. So if I say 50%, that means that if he goes below 50% mana or stamina, he'll stop using abilities until I specifically tell him to use them, which is a nice idea. That means that they won't spam all their abilities until I can't even make tactical decisions anymore. Targeting behavior. Choose targets by following another party member's target or prioritizing threats to another party member. Okay, so let's see. Follow, defend. I would say defend. Who should I make this guy defend? Let's make him defend Solus, because Solus is our spellcaster. He's probably the squishiest. So I'll say that if anything happens... to Solus, we probably want to keep him safe. Healing potion reserve, this is interesting. Oh, hey, look, it specifically stops at 8. So the whole game must be balanced around having 8 healing potions. Or maybe, or if it's not balanced around having 8 healing potions, then maybe that means that we'll get more and this option will increase more. Interestingly, you can't choose specific amounts. You can only do 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Although I guess who knows? I guess that it might not be that important to have more specific stuff. And you can set when they use their healing potions. 30% actually sounds like a pretty good spot. But yeah, I do think I want him to defend my. I think I want him to defend my mage whenever something goes wrong, whereas my tank character should be fine to just do whatever she wants, really. Oh, you can only say follow or defend. I can't just say make her attack the big guy by default, for example. That's a bummer. I guess I could have her defend, because they should be ready to defend each other if anything goes wrong. So I guess I'll make her defend Solus, and I'll make him defend Varric. So they'll each defend a different ranged character and keep them relatively safe. And let's say I'll have... How about we have... I think we'll have Solus follow Cassandra and attack whoever she's tanking basically right now. Whereas Varric, I'll probably often control Varric specifically and tell him to snipe people, because that seems to be his forte. And there's not anything I can tell him right now, as far as I can tell, that'll make him do that on his own. Oh well. Alright, so let's go back to our abilities, because we're going to go spend our new ability point, which is why we're here in the first place, on Vasti. So, Vasti, let's go look at your two-handed skills. What we have so far to choose from. Oh, we have another tutorial. Each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passive abilities. Active abilities have diamond-shaped icons, and they can be mapped to your hotbar and then used in combat. Upgrades are attached to an ability and make it stronger. passive abilities have circular icons and are permanent boosts to your character that are always active. Use left stick to navigate the trees and inspect an ability's details. When you have an ability point available, press X to learn a highlighted ability or upgrade. You can only learn abilities connected to the root of the ability tree or connected to an ability you've already learned. Left to move, X to learn, circle to leave. Okay, that's straightforward. So let's take a look around. We know we currently have Mighty Blow. What's the upgrade do? 15 less stamina, which takes it from 50 to 35, and the damage boost goes to 300% instead of 200%. Not a terrible idea to just make it stronger. Let's see. Your shield breaker. It's a passive ability. Your critical hits crack armor and rend shields, sundering your enemy's armor for a short time. 20% armor reduction for 6 seconds. It unlocks when you have 3 strength, I guess. Or I need +3. Does it say I need +3 strength to learn it? Maybe. Okay. On the other side, we have block and slash. You stand ready to deflect the next incoming attack and deliver a punching counter to your attacker. Okay. The counter is 150% weapon damage. It costs 10 stamina, 5 stamina per second. So if you use it at the wrong time, you'll drain stamina because you're cheating at your counterattack basically. So it could be effective against a boss where you have a big move you know is coming. Flawless defense, countering an enemy attack now does bonus damage. So it does 50% bonus damage, and it gives you 15% guard. That's nice. Every critical hit reduces the cooldown times of your abilities. That would also be handy to have. And this will go further and further down, but I don't think we need to look at all these yet. Although, hey, Whirlwind ability, that means it's going to be an AoE, which could be handy to have. And 15% damage per rotation bonus. That could be handy. And Guard Smasher. So there's some cool stuff here, being this devastating character that just beats on people. Some of these seem like defensive abilities, potentially. Yeah. So I might focus on the more offensive abilities. In particular, a passive ability that gives me a chance to go through enemies' armor quickly might be a good role to have on my offensive abilities. So that's going to be where I spend my 1 point that we have so far. Although upgrading this ability here, my Mighty Blow, may also be handy to do sooner or later. But I think that's what we're going to do for now. And no one else has points to spend, so I'm just going to have to let them sit for now. Alright then. I should probably save, actually, for the first time. Because I don't even know if this game's auto-saving or not. There we go. Nice quick save.
The rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
I've got to say, that quick save, that save was so much faster than it is on Dragon Age Origins on PS3, where you have to wait like a solid minute practically for it to apply. Can I talk to this guy at all? No, he's just some dude that awkwardly slides away when I walk into him. Can I interact with this weird door here? No, just the main one. Okay, let's go forward. Hey, I was expecting a loading screen. I'm kind of impressed. It's all one continuous area so far. Okie dokie, let's find Liliana then. You refill potions at supply caches. We have a loot box. Where is a supply cache? Here? Oh, there we go. There we go, we got our potions. They're like bonfires, I guess.
Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Well, this guy's kind of a dick. Maybe he's behind it. Maybe he wanted her to die so that he could get more power here. Probably not. He's probably just a dick in general, and this is just happenstance, but I'm thinking of it. But anyway, way to talk to me as if I'm not really a part of this, huh?
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Oh man. Okay, so... Oh wow, there's actually a description for this stuff anyway. So, take the mountain path. Fast but indirect. Soldiers will act as distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. Or charge with the soldiers. Careful, sustained assault. Soldiers will stand with you to ensure arrival. Scouts in the pass may be lost. Dun dun dun. I mean, keeping together, keeping our main offensive force as a group may be the safer path, because we have a better chance of moving forward, as opposed to some scouts just dying, because otherwise we'd abandon our soldiers, and then what is our fighting force going to be? So I'm going to go with the charge, I think.
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Wow. I'm really digging these more or less fluid transitions we get from the relatively modern, computer hardware and everything we're dealing with, because that would have taken so long on PC. I would have to edit out so many loading screens on Dragon Age Origins if we were playing this scenario there, because of all the long distance traveling we do and the horrifying loading screens that would happen as a result. So we have a force up top shooting down at incoming demons. We have some guys kind of hanging out here. Anything cool to pick up, importantly? Ooh! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm walking on a pile of bodies. Oh god, I didn't see them there. Oh no, they're all in a row here. That's horrible. Can I loot this? Anything over here, though? No? This might not be a very loot-heavy game, but I'm kind of keeping an eye out for potential stuff that can help me out here. Just a bunch of shields and things. I guess I probably don't need much from around here, but is there a vendor? I guess I haven't established money yet. Alright, let's just... Wrath of the Heaven. Oh, the Wrath of Heaven. Charge forward to the temple with the soldiers. Let's just commit to that for now. Here's where things get messy. Oh, they've been fighting. Oh god, were they fighting the whole time I wasn't walking out here immediately? I'm sorry. That may have been a mistake. I'm just gonna go ahead and wail on some guys, because this doesn't look like we need much tactics yet. There's just a handful of assholes. Alright. Go wail. Oh, okay. Tactics mode activated. I just noticed these two guys hanging out here. So, hello, Varric? You want to make a... Ah, Varric, you used your ability already. Oh well, we'll have you attack anyway. And we'll have you... Did you already use bubble on people? What's going on with you? Am I waiting for a cooldown for this guy? Oh god, let's back off for a second. He's getting attacked directly. Alright, quickly. Bubble attack. Is my tank in here? Where's Vasti? Oh, there's Vasti. I see Vasti in here. Alright, everyone should be affected by this, I think. Bubble time. And Varric's using long shot already, so we should be good. Alright, fast forward a little bit. We're doing okay. I want to keep targeting these ranged characters with Varric to see if we can take them out. Because these are the guys that I feel like will do the most damage, because they can sit here and keep hitting people with... Okay, long shot's back. Was there a second one around? Just that one? Okay, long shot this guy. And take him out as instantly as possible before someone gets hurt. There we go. I think that's everyone down, so just have Vasti go after the rift if we can. There we go, interact. We should be relatively safe now, so I'm just going to leave tactics.
Are there? We must seal it if we are to get past!
Quickly then!
Why wasn't it working? Oh, right, I'm ordering him to do this thing, but then I'm entering tactics mode instead of hitting fast forward. So that's my mistake. Okay, Vasti, let's heal you up a little bit. You're in trouble. What is that thing, by the way? That's terrifying. Okay, forget the rift for a moment. We're gonna have to deal with this little... this nightmare right here. So they're called lesser terrors. This one's already half dead. This one's much less than half dead. Much less dead right now. Can I use long shot? I'll be able to use long shot in a moment. Right in there. Okay, well, long shot... Can I long shot this one? There we go. And then... Let's see. Definitely use shield wall on this guy. And we'll taunt with this guy. Try to make a mess of things a bit. There we go. How are things go? Oh, he teleports. That's a fun new problem to deal with. Okay. So everyone's doing okay except our spellcaster. He needs to back off. Let's get away from people for a moment. Because he's directly in line of sight. And Varric should go somewhere else too, but a different direction from our spellcaster so they don't get grouped up and attacked simultaneously like what kind of just happened. You'll definitely focus on the Night Terror, and I'll have Vesti focus on the guy that got away a little bit. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, Jesus. Things are getting a little chaotic over here, aren't they? It's because they keep moving around, I guess. How are things going, though? People are spreading out. Oh! People are low on health. I'm getting knocked over enough that's becoming a problem now. Let's tell both of these guys to use healing potions, and hopefully that'll help out. Please. There we go. Okay. Jesus Christ. Every time I give these guys orders, these assholes move again. Now I can't even tell exactly where they are. Let's just have both my characters... Everyone focus fire on this guy. I'm starting to think that the faster I just get one of them down... Oops, no, not move, just target. There we go. Maybe just the faster we get one of them down, the more controllable the situation will be. Oh, and he moved again. Okay, that's becoming a problem. And now everyone is in the air simultaneously. Huh, okay. They seem to be able to dig to the ground faster than I can move around to deal with them. Is he gone now? So, Lesser Terror. Okay, he's over here now. So is everyone about to go in the air again? Oh, he's dead. We did it, okay. I just remembered, by the way, that you can click right stick to toggle between people, so that's helping. Let's just make sure that everyone is on this guy, just to deal with this guy as fast as possible. Before he becomes more of a problem. Well, this guy's a dick, isn't he? Okay. But my party's pretty safe, though, so I think we'll be just fine. Is he down? He's down. Are they summoning more people over here? Nope, that was just a weird effect. Okay. So let's just get everyone to close this... Not him. Sorry. Let's just get people to close this rift. I guess I'll just tell everyone to do it. I don't know if that affects it or not, but it'll be down in a moment. We do this? We win? I think we won. Way to go, Vasti. Alright.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
You're not the only one hoping that.
We'll see soon enough, won't we? The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
Of sacred ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
We have a few items here. Okay, so our next goal is going to be to go for the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I think this is a good place to cut the episode, though, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll definitely save right now. Probably stagger our saves a bit. I'll get another episode as fast as I can. I'm very excited about this game. This might be my most anticipated game alongside Dark Souls 2 for all of this year, so I'm glad it's finally out, because this is probably what I'll spend the rest of the year playing to some extent. We'll definitely got to break these episodes up, though. So thanks for watching, guys. Like always, subscribe to see more content. I put up several videos per day. At this point, I'm putting up well over an hour of content per day, sometimes 2 or more. I don't know. Things are getting chaotic. Quick side note, for anyone who saw that I was doing a Lords of the Fallen stream the other day, and you didn't get to see it, don't worry. I'm putting that up on YouTube, so no one's going to get left out. Although, the quality is not that great, so you might not like it when it goes up, but I'll put it up regardless, and you can make up your own mind about whether or not you want to watch it at that point. But I'm definitely going to be putting a lot of Dragon Age Inquisition videos up as fast as possible, but I will not forget about Legend of Grimrock 2, don't worry. I'll keep things rolling with all my RPG videos like always. Thanks for watching, see you guys next time.